When I think of the state of play in the region, Iran's nuclear program. I mean, obviously they are close. They've been close. And now that their regime is in major trouble, as you laid out before the break, could the mullahs kind of make a sprint towards the finish line here in order to maybe, in their view, preserve their regime and try and break out and acquire the bomb? Is that a concern?
I mean, I think that that's obviously the major concern for the Western world when it comes to dealing with this Islamic regime in Iran right now. That being said, I actually think that it is less likely they will push for that final push under Trump than had Harris won the presidential election, because this is a regime that, you know, they don't respond to any form of appeasement. Appeasement is viewed as weakness. This is the Middle East we're talking about. And so if you have a government that isn't going to be tough on the Islamic regime, be it the Iranian nuclear program or any of the other issues, human rights issues, or the sanction enforcement, all of these things the Biden administration has utterly failed on. And so I think that at the second you see Trump come in, the mullahs are scared. The regime knows what's at stake, and they know what's at stake even from the people of Iran. They know that they're just waiting for the right opportunity to rise up and take this regime, take back the power, take back Iran from this Islamic Republic of Iran that's hijacked the country for 45 plus years. Now, militarily speaking, I do think that should they continue to push even one step further, even if it's not the final push, you are likely to see a response from the state of Israel if they deem it necessary. And I think that with a Trump administration, you're not going to see Israel act alone. I hope. Again, that remains to be seen. And again, we don't know if that's the next step. However, we do know that, you know, after the last strikes on Israel and Iranian strikes on Israel and the Israeli strikes on Iran, the regime did state that they were going to retaliate. They've already backtracked on that. But that doesn't mean that the nuclear sites or the oil reserve sites inside of Iran are not fair targets. Remember, we're still getting, even this morning before I came to this studio, Eric, we saw alerts of drones, suicide drones being sent into Israel, of rockets. Yesterday, there were rockets being fired in central Israel. So this is an ongoing, active conflict throughout the state of Israel that is directly linked to the Islamic Republic of Iran. They fund, they train, they arm Hezbollah on that northern border. They have occupied all of those countries surrounding Israel, you know, the Ring of Fire, they're calling it. And that is not backing up just yet. Yes, we're winning right now, but we need to actually defeat them to restore security to the state of Israel and all its citizens.
And Iran is the head of the snake. And thank God there is a new sheriff in town with Donald Trump. We shall see come January.